we bring you our next video where we tell you and show you how we got from Ensenada to San Felipe. Before we start, we want to thank all the people who follow us and also those who have started following us since we posted the last 2 videos about Baja California. We welcome all Mexicans who have recently subscribed to our channel, and we thank you for your advices and comments. These are important because they help other travelers with local information. For example, Manuel Sanchez advised us to eat a lot of seafood. Kilo Avila educated us on how to correctly pronounce the X of Mexico. This is pronounced like an H in English. Mexicali would be Mexicali, Mexico would be Mexico, and Texas, Texas. Carlos Buelnaritz told us that the road in Tijuana was prettier than the one in Mexicali. Olivia Figueroa told us to pass La Rumorosa was better to do it on the US side and not on the Mexican side. We thank you, all the Mexicans, for their comments. Returning to the video, we woke up in northern Baja California, near Ensenada, and headed towards San Felipe, a city on the other side of the peninsula on the Sea of Cortez. To get there, we had to take Route 3 and cross the widest part of the peninsula, full of high mountains and semi-desert valleys with a variety of cacti. This was very similar to the topography we had seen in Big Bend National Park in Texas, or better said, Texas, since ultimately this territory once belonged to Mexico. Big Bend is a national park in the United States that is located close to the border with Mexico through the Rio Grande. We were in this park in 2021, and we still couldn't make a video about it. So we'll leave you here some images. It is a very beautiful place in the Chihuahua Desert that occupies the south of Texas and the north of Mexico. Not only the Rio Grande divides Mexico from the United States, but also the impressive Santa Elena Canyon. Highway 3 takes you through the cheese and wine route that is located an hour from Ensenada in Ojos Negros and surrounding areas. This is why many tourists say in Ensenada, and from there, they go on a tour to the cheese and wine route. There you'll find different wineries and restaurants, such as Bodega Infinito, La Cava de Marcelo, the tour of the facilities of Rancho La Campaña, and the Alegar Lavender Farm. We didn't stop in these amazing places because we wanted to get to San Felipe, but it is recommended for those who have more time and like these types of tours. Further on, the height or mountain elevation increases, passing relatively close to the Devil's Peak, or also called Enchanted Hill. This is the highest peak in Baja California, reaching about 3,000 meters or 10,000 feet in height. Once you reach the Sea of Cortez, you find the salt flats that are part of the upper Gulf of Santa Clara. And from there, you begin to see the impressive turquoise color that characterizes the Sea of Cortez. When you arrive in Michoacan, you have to take Route 5 that comes from Mexicali, but towards the south. This route borders the Sea of Cortez and is full of campsites and logins. We stopped at Playa del Sol campground. We paid $20 per night, which, although it was not that cheap because it was primitive campsite, the place alone was worth it. There we only met a French couple. It was terribly hot, so as soon as we finished organizing everything, we jumped into the water that was very warm. At night, we spent our time looking at the stars with the sound of the sea. The sea was a little rough because a hurricane had passed through, but even so, the beach was spectacular. And when you live in a mobile home, this is one of the yards of your house. Traveler tip: during your trip through the Baja, you will come across military or police posts where you have to stop. For those who live in the US, this may seem strange, but they are just checkpoints and the military is very friendly. Recently, we were in Argentina after 20 years of not having returned, and we also had to stop at this type of checkpoints, traveling along the country's routes. We only had 1 month to be in Baja California, because we had to return to Yuma, Arizona to pick up our trailer that we had left in storage. For this reason, the next day we headed towards Guerrero Negro on the Pacific side. This is a very special city in Baja California Sur because whales are seen here during the winter months. We will show you this route in the next video, but we can say for now that we went through the desert again with a variety of cacti that we did not know about. We also let you know that a hurricane had wrecked the area. During the entire trip, it was cloudy, windy, and rainy due to the last blows of the hurricane. We appreciate that you have reached the end of this video, and we ask that if you liked it, please help us by subscribing to the channel and leaving us a like if you haven't done so yet. We are waiting for you at our next stop, entrance to Baja California Sur, visiting Guerrero Negro and the Mission of San Ignacio.